illegal immigration. How do you feel when someone say illegal immigration? I'm going to talk about illegal immigrations, guys. I think you heard a lot about that, and you read a lot about it. But what will happen today, I'm going to go about my experience through illegal immigration to Europe, Mediterranean Sea. How do you feel when you see such photos? Where your imagination, brothers and sisters, take you when you see such photos? You see, let me first define illegal immigration. Illegal immigration refers to the migration of people into another country in violation of the immigration law of that country. So as long as you're doing something illegal, you're breaking the rule of the world and the rule of yourself. And after all these, every year, hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants journey through severed arm conflict between Libyan rivals seeking to put themselves in risk and dangers, paying a heavy price to make it to the Mediterranean Sea. They think it's paradise. But no, it's not a paradise, it's a nightmare. Because I'm talking today about illegal immigration from my own experience. No one told me, no one showed me a thing, but I will tell you what I have been through. You know, the thing is, I call this crisis. I don't call it immigration, it's a crisis. And the result we get from this crisis, you guys, I think you've seen that. You've seen this kind of things. When you see a boat, such boat, and when you see such photos, missing our brothers and sisters, great brains, great ideas, people with knowledge, with brains, we miss them in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, seeking a better dream and a better life. And for me, they just left their better dreams here. If they can work hard, the same thing they do, they can get a better dream and a better life, even in their countries. For me, it's unfortunate, most of them Africans, and from majority Muslim countries. This is really, I feel so terrible about that. But let me get in the bottom line. Well, the bottom line is I have been through this long ago. Or let me be more specific. In 2011, in the beginning of 2012, I took this journey. A bus from a place called Al-Malaja, near here. I think you guys know that. I was traveling to the capital to get my passport because I was planning to go to London. You guys, I'm still thinking about going to London, but in a different way. I changed my mind a little bit after I've been through all these bad things. So after I had my passport, I had my connections, I talked to them, and then they said to me, Aziz, you can make it easily to go to London. Your dream will come true. I was so happy, even I kissed my passport then at that time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You see, people deported us. This is what we were deported by the land through the borders of Libya and Chad and Sudan. We deported that side. When we got into Libya, another smugglers received us and put us in a car, a very dusty, rusty car, and they put grass upon our bodies to cover us because we're going to get inside illegally. Look how illegal, everything is illegal, guys. It's really bad and horrible. Stay away from it. You know, they cover our bodies with grass and a lot of rubbish to cover our body to get inside Tripoli, the capital of Libya. And then from Tripoli, another smugglers, they took us to a city called Zuwara. Zuwara, guys, is a place where, let's say, majority of Africans, I see them there. Zuwara is the place where they put a lot of people to death. They put them in a cave, in a house, a little house, this house can only contain 20, but they put you inside 200. Ladies and gentlemen inside this cave. You drink only 1 bottle of water in a day, a bottle of water in a day, some spaghetti with no oil, just some salt in it. You spend maybe 2 or 3 months inside this cave and cage, humiliated, tortured, beat you, bad things, and they call you, you're not, a word I don't want to say, guys, words refer you're not even human. A dog is better than you. Why we put such amazing people, such amazing brain, risking our life? We think Europe is a paradise. Why do we have to put these gentlemen? You know, sometimes 2-3 people die inside. We stay with some bodies, dead bodies inside the cave. No medicine, no care, nothing. You know, after 2 days, sometimes they take them away. For example, if you want to go to the toilet, you stand for an hour. An hour taking the queue to go to the toilet. What is this? Why will you do this? This is a question. One day, you know, after 2 or 3 months, I remember, I didn't remember whether there was night or day. I didn't really remember anything. Just light inside and nothing. You don't know whether today is Saturday or Tuesday or Wednesday. You have no idea about it. You know, that place, a jail, is better than that place. If you really have a brain, I don't think you can choose that one for yourself. You know, after 3 months, they told us today the boat will come, which we call in Sudanese language, sumbuk. And I don't think even sumbuk is a positive word. It's really negative. Sumbuk, it tells me like, something you get in deep in the water and you will never get out. You know, they told us the boat is ready. They put us in this boat. We were 170 people in this boat. After 1 hour, the boat capsized. After 1 hour, just the boat capsized. And what happened, you know, I know how to swim a little bit. Most of us died. After some time, the Libyan naval rescued me. This is what I remember. They rescued me. Some people too, maybe they did, I don't know. They rescued me out. The funny thing is, guys, when I was in the Mediterranean Sea and the boat capsized, I was thinking about what the bad things I have done. My mom said, don't go, and I was like, I have to go. I was saying, Mom, I'm sorry, I will never do this again. I want someone to rescue me, and that's all. I can repent, I'll never repeat this. Luckily, I'm one of the people being rescued by the Libyan naval. Since then, I changed my mind. Everything is illegal, I put a cross in it. Everything is illegal. And you guys have to know, that. Do you think European people need you? Do you think you are important? Do you think you are someone like they will? No. They're afraid of you, in fact. They run away from you. Especially when your head is empty, you're just like a box. They put you here and here. You know nothing. And by the way, in the middle of the sea, if luckily the Italian naval found you, from distance they start asking you if you can speak English. Hello? Hello? Anybody speak English? Oh, knowledge is started from in the middle of the sea, the Mediterranean Sea. If you say no, stay down. If you say yes, stand up. That's why never put yourself in Europe with an empty mind. Europeans do not need you. Even Angela Merkel, she said we have to create some project. Some project to keep these people in their countries. We don't want them here. What can we do to them? A lot. In a week, they rescue sometimes 10,000 in 1 week. 10,000 human beings getting inside Europe. See, guys, how they can feed you. You're still going to be in a cage even in Europe. They can only give you a coat. Maybe you're cold, so they give you a coat. That's it. Nothing. And by the way, do not be like when you see some people take some photos and show you when they go to Paris. They take some photos beyond the Eiffel Tower and they show you that we are celebrating. Well, I think it's not a celebration. For me, it feels like a denigration. So, ladies and gentlemen, my message to everybody, we need the brains. As a human being, there's something in you, we need it. People say, you guys never depend on the page and the articles if you've seen them. This is me, I told you this. Verbally, I have been through that. So, what I can say to everybody here, illegal immigration is a crisis. Let's all of us be together and fight this crisis, and let's sustain our country, build it, work and cooperate, and be a great nation. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks.